With the tutorial. It has been so long since I've done a tutorial. Well, can we call this a get ready with me, not a tutorial? I mean, I swear to God, anyone could do it. Like a 5-year-old could do it. It's gonna be the easiest thing ever. I guess it's like one step up from no makeup. You can do it with absolutely any lip color. I mean, every time I've worn this on my Instagram, I've worn it with a different lip color, but it looks like a different makeup look. And yeah, let's just get into the look, if you can even call it that. Bye, guys.
Okay guys, I am starting out with my #1 fave at the minute. It is the BECCA Ombre Rouge eyeshadow palette, and I am just going to use a flat shader brush to put the first cream color all the way from my lids to my brow bone. And then I'm going to take the middle dusty mauve shade on a Royal & Langnickel tapered blender brush. I love this brush. It is like a MAC 224 but skinnier and still just as fluffy, so if you have hooded eyes like I do, it is perfect for applying your transition color. And I love this color because it mimics the shadows that your natural eye would produce because it has those mauvey undertones. I'm then going to go ahead and use that warm brown shade on the Royal & Langnickel pencil blender brush. Again, this is another great brush. I have been loving these brushes, you guys. They wash really well, and I'm just placing this shade right below the mauvey shade, a little bit more in our actual crease. But if you're like me, you're going to have to create a crease. But the Royal & Langnickel brushes that I'm using, these are new to my collection. I will link them down below. I also have a coupon code for you, but I actually prefer them to the Morphe brushes. They are great. And that is pretty much all we're doing to eyeshadow. I'm just going to take this spoolie right here, and because I have eyelash extensions, except mine are in desperate need of a fill, I'm going to brush them out just to make sure no powder got on them, but you could apply mascara and false lashes here. Moving on to the face, I'm starting out with my NARS Pro Prime Line and Pore Filler. I don't know if this actually works, but I'm convinced in my head it does something, and I'm going to use it until it's done. And then to prime, I'm using the BECCA Backlight Priming Filter. You need this in your life. I swear to you guys, I am dry right now because it's fall, and this adds such a gorgeous glow, but not an oily glow to the skin. It is amazing and hydrating. And then I am mixing the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the shade Golden and Sand, along with whatever was left of the primer on the back of my hand, dotting it onto my face, and then I will go ahead and use a beauty blender in a second just to buff that out and blend it and bounce it into the skin. This foundation is my favorite right now. It lasts all day, the coverage is amazing, and it doesn't sink into fine lines. I just love the finish. So once that is done, I'm going to use my NARS Pressed Translucent Powder, which I've hit major pan on, and I'm just going to go ahead and set my dog lines, like I like to call them, and my T-zone, just to make sure nothing there moves. I'm then going to go ahead and use the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Creamy Beige. This is basically an under eye concealer, and I'm going to put it under my eyes just to brighten. I love to use this concealer when I do want a brightened effect, but I don't want like a bam brightened effect, because it brightens, but it's not too much and too stark when you're not going to do a lot of eyeshadow. So it is my favorite, and I love the formula. It's very hydrating, doesn't crease or show dry flakes. And I'm just going to use the banana color in the Kat Von D Shade and Lights palette to set that. For a natural look, I don't like to go too crazy on the contour, so I'm going to just use that first contour powder on my NARS Ida brush and just place that into my contour areas just to have a little bit of definition because I have a round face. And then I like to blend everything out. This is the Royal & Langnickel powder brush, and I just like to blend everything out for a really smooth, seamless contour. I don't want anything too defined, although I am going to define my contour a little bit with that peach shade just to clean everything up in case I went down too far when I was contouring and blending. To line my eyes, I'm using MAC's Raven Kohl Power. I love this for a natural look because it's a burgundy. It's very light, but it defines the eyes just enough. And then I'm going to mix those two shades that I used in my crease from the BECCA palette and just run this all along the lower lash lines from outer to inner corner with a pencil brush. And then I will take the deepest shade on a flat definer brush and just push this right into the lower lash line. Obviously none of the shades in this palette are too dramatic, but this just adds perfect definition and gives you a little bit of a liner effect without being too harsh. And I will blend over all of that again with just the pencil shader brush that I used in my crease earlier. For an inner corner highlight, I don't always do this step, but sometimes I like to add it. And this is Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Gold Eyeshadow. It is my favorite holy grail inner corner highlight. It is so on and popping. Get it, you won't regret it. For blush, I am using another favorite. This is the Too Faced Love Flush blush in Baby Love. It's a nude color with a little bit of a pink undertone, and it is absolutely gorgeous. I love all 6 of the shades in this range. You cannot go wrong. To highlight, again, I'm using BECCA. This is their Afterglow palette, and I'm first going in with the Rose Gold shade. This adds a little subtle highlight. It's not too dramatic or anything like that, so I lay this down first. And then I will go ahead and take Moonstone, the more whitish shade on the end there, and layer it just on top of my cheekbones because I like quite a popping highlight, as you can see here. And those two combined look absolutely gorgeous together. And I will also highlight my Cupid's bow, duh, because you guys know I love that look. To line my lips, I'm using MAC's Whirl Lip Liner, and I will outline my lips and then fill them in. Filling them in is a must for me because in case my lipstick wears off, I will always have color underneath. And to finish off the look, I am just going to use Colourpop Chilly Chill Liquid Lipstick. It is a gorgeous plummy brown, perfect for fall. I mean, you can do any lip color, but I wanted to go a little bit more fall inspired, and this one just came in the mail and I am obsessed. So I hope you guys love it, and I will catch you guys later. Bye!